All right. Good afternoon. This, if you can take a guess, is a Hirschmann power antenna for Mercedes c220 1996 w202. Okay. So there's many videos out there explaining how to take all this apart. It's not rocket science, very self-explanatory. Once you look at it, you'll know exactly. But if you're looking for videos how to take this thing apart, you look up FUPA box, or you could type in Mercedes W202 antenna, and you will find him and a number of resources out there. But big shout out to FUPA box. He's a big inspiration. I just want to touch bases on this antenna. It's a very strong antenna, lasts forever. As you see, like it's the motor here, the belt. These rarely ever fail. This gear, I was lucky. Sorry, I'm using one hand. It's a pain in the butt. So, let's see if I can get it out. It's right here. Forgive me for my camera expertise. I have a tripod, but anyways, mine's is intact. It's very rare to see these intact. This pops up too, right here. So this is what makes it, the main gears that make the antenna go. See, these usually snap off. Right here, I lucked out. They're not snapped off. Knock on wood. Okay, this is the spring that gives the resistance for it. So when you turn on your car, the antenna is going to turn whatever direction it does, counterclockwise or clockwise. It turns both ways, so you can see it's moving, and it does vice versa. It moves. Like I said, I lucked out. You can find these on eBay. I forgot the link, but I will try to find it and post it on my description down below, and see if I remember where I seen them at. But like I said, I lucked out. There's a way you can fix these. Like I said, go check out FUPA box. Type in FUPA box or Mercedes W202 Hirschmann antenna, and you will find more in-depth details on how to take these apart. Like I said, it's not rocket science. Very easy to take apart. No problem at all. I did run into kind of a problem, which started upsetting me. You can see, that's my drunken. This is the new antenna. URO, I know URO isn't the best, but it's just for antenna. It's not like I'm doing a suspension or anything. I wish I could. Can't really do any of that anymore. I'm going to try to get more videos of explaining how to do things a little bit more easier on you, and explaining how to search for parts as well. That's coming up as well. This is my first video actually, so I'm just trying to take it one step at a time, and hopefully it will get better. So like I said, very easy, very self-explanatory. Okay, let's get to the point here. As you can see, this is the new antenna that I got. I got it in eUroAutoparts.com, euro.com, or something like that. They're out of Connecticut, Windsor, Connecticut. Got this for like 17 bucks, not bad. You can see this part right here. Okay. This part, over time, like inflates itself. It's really tight into this bracket. Okay, so after probably 20 minutes of pulling and tugging, I finally came to my senses and say, which way can I do it easier? So it was stuck, that ring was stuck there. The only part that was left was this plastic / metal part left. Didn't want to come out. So I finally sat and used my brain. I use a thin screw like this, And what you do is, let's see if I can get this. One-handed ain't fun. Fupa, I know what you go through with a one-handed thing going on. Hopefully I should invest in a tripod. But let's pretend that part's in there. What you're gonna do, you're gonna screw this in there. Slowly, little by little, until it catches. Okay? Then, here's the next step that I did. It's right there, stuck right there. There's a screw that goes here that holds this mast. Okay? The mast where I just screwed from the top. Right? Because you ain't gonna pop that thing straight up. Because it's gonna be there for a while. If it hasn't been removed, it's gonna be there for a while. Okay, as a matter of fact, here it is. This is the old one. This thing did not want to come out. You kiss the needle nose pliers, goodbye, it doesn't matter. That's what I think of it. Anyways, so this part goes attached to here. That's the mast. Let me see if I can do it with one hand here. Right. So you get the picture, right? You slide that off. Take the screw that goes here off, slide it off, and then that screw that I told you about, you're gonna screw onto this pain in the butt part right there. You are going to tap it out, and it's gonna fall out the bottom. Make sure you get a long screwdriver, because if it doesn't want to go through this area, it starts thinning out a little bit around where this connection is, or not connection, but it's like where it screws into that part to hold it so it won't move around. Just take a long screwdriver, boop, and it will come off. And that way you can put in your new one. You can do it on your car, but when it's been a while that nobody has ever messed with this antenna system, you're gonna have. I'd rather you take it out. That way you could like grease it up a little bit, clean it up, make sure everything's working fine. Got your worm gear here, so make sure everything's fine. Your belt ain't messed up, you know. And that way you could just put this antenna out of the car. That way you just do your regular maintenance on these. These things are basically bulletproof, but it's good to maintain them. Take them out at least once a year out of the car, clean it up, grease it a little bit. You don't have to go crazy, just a tad bit. And that's it. That's all you need to know. But I wanted to share that tip with you guys because that thing was a pain to mess around with. But I'm glad I could share with you guys. Any comments, concern, any easier ideas, don't be afraid to post a comment. You know where. And like I said, don't be scared doing this stuff. This is easy stuff that you can do on your desk or wherever. You know, like me, I got some medical issues and I can't. I used to be a gearhead, grease monkey, and I loved working on cars, but unfortunately I can't do that anymore. But I have family and friends that are gearheads, and they work on cars, and I give them my expertise, my knowledge. In turn, they will work on my car. So I lucked out on that one. But later on, I'll make a video explaining how you can network and barter with other people, with mechanics and stuff. And if you're like me and you can't work on a car anymore, then yeah, this is simple. You could just do it at your desk, whatever, and that's it. Right, hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry for the shakiness. If it didn't come out that good, I will get better. Like I said, this is probably this is the first video I did, so hopefully it'll be better. Also, I'm not gonna limit myself on automotive, even though it's my main focus. But yeah, I will have some other videos that I can share with you guys as well. But again, subscribe to my channel, and thank you very much. Bye.